another video. Today, I have my Super Showdown 2019 predictions. Super Showdown, more like Stupid Showdown. Because there's only a couple of these matches I actually want to see. And there's like one on here that I wrote down that is a possibility. First off, we have the 50-man Battle Royal, which they stupidly didn't give us a list of who's in that match. So I just wrote down my top 3 picks to win that 50-man match. They are Elias, Mustafa Ali, and Drew McIntyre. Next up, we have Triple H versus Randy Orton. You know, I just kind of think that they're going, since they had Batista versus Triple H at WrestleMania and Randy Orton versus Triple H at Super Showdown, they're going to have Ric Flair versus Triple H at SummerSlam. Like, I doubt it, but you never know. But, I put down Randy Orton as my pick to win this match. And their segment that they had on Raw was just hilarious. Next up, we got Goldberg versus The Undertaker. You know, this match would have been good a long time ago. But they're both like 52, 53, somewhere around there. And basically, it's not going to be good. If you saw Crown Jewel, and in the main event, you saw the Brothers of Destruction versus D-Generation X, it was just terrible. A terrible match. But I'm going to guess Goldberg wins in a short amount of time. Like, let's say about 2 minutes. Next up, we got Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley. Now, on Raw, they had an arm wrestling match, which Braun Strowman won that. Which, if you count each interruption as a round, then Braun Strowman won all 3 rounds, because the first round technically ended with a slap in the face from Bobby Lashley. Then the second round, Bobby Lashley let go of Strowman's hand, and then Braun Strowman actually won. Then apparently they had a match going like after the show on Raw, which Braun Strowman won that. So I'm still going with Braun Strowman to win that match. Next up, we have Andrade Cien Almas challenging the Demon Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, this is going to Andrade's career, because if he loses to the Demon, he's probably not going to get any more opportunities, like, as of this moment. But if he wins, he will be booked as a dominant force. But I honestly don't see that one happening, so Finn Balor is my pick to win. Next up, we got the big dog Roman Reigns versus the so-called best in the world, Shane McMahon. If I was booking WWE, I'd just forget about Crown Jewel altogether, which is where Shane McMahon won the Best in the World tournament for The Miz. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this match. Shane McMahon couldn't take down Roman by himself. He had to get help from the Revival and Drew McIntyre in order to keep Roman Reigns down. So, Roman Reigns is going to destroy Shane McMahon in this match. Next up, WWE Championship on the line. The champion Kofi Kingston versus the challenger Dolph Ziggler. Now this one's going to be a good match, in my opinion. Like one of the only three I want to see. The other two are the Battle Royal and Finn versus Andrade. But Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler, they've had an amazing history. When Dolph Ziggler first won the United States Championship, he beat Kofi. When he first won the Intercontinental Championship, he beat Kofi. Could he win his first WWE Championship by beating Kofi? Sadly, no. My pick is Kofi Kingston to walk out with a WWE Championship. Oh. Sorry about that. Next up, we have a handicap match between Lars Sullivan and the Lucha House Party. You know, apparently Lars Sullivan was making some racist comments on Twitter. At least I think it was Twitter. I don't know, I haven't been on Twitter in a long time. And I just think it's kind of funny how they're going to have a large man take out 3 Latino superstars. So, it's obvious they're going to book Lars Sullivan to win this match. Which, I'm not a fan of the Lucha House Party, but they deserve it more, but they're going to give it to Lars, so Lars Sullivan's my pick. Next up. This match could go any way. The Universal Championship match. At the moment, it is Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin. Which, it's obvious Seth Rollins is going to retain. So, there's that. And if Brock Lesnar does cash in during the match, I still think Seth Rollins is going to win by pinning Baron Corbin. But if he cashes in after the match, it would be Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. And Seth will find a way to stay Universal Champion. Doesn't matter if he has to hit a low blow behind the referee's back, or curb stomp Brock Lesnar's head in 3 times, like he did at WrestleMania. But anyway, Seth Rollins is walking out with the Universal Championship. So that is all for the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and I will catch you on the next video.